Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. This video is the second in a new series where I either create or remake movesets for characters in Smash Bros. This time, I'll be creating a moveset for the Resident Evil character Nemesis. Why Nemesis, you may ask? Well, I believe out of all the possible Resident Evil characters that have a chance of getting into Smash, I believe Nemesis has one of the best chances because he is 1, not a spirit, unlike say, Leon or Jill. 2, I believe that Nemesis has the potential to have a very interesting moveset, and he can bring some diversity to the heavyweight characters in Smash. And lastly, Nemesis can be used to promote the recent Resident Evil 3 remake, since a port for the Switch was rumored a while back, and this tactic was also used for characters like Corrin, Joker, and Byleth to promote their respective game series. With my reasoning out of the way, time to talk about my fan-made moveset for the BOW, Nemesis. For the sake of time, I'll only be covering Nemesis' specials and Final Smash. First off, his neutral special. For his neutral, I thought about using the flamethrower that was seen in the Resident Evil 3 remake, and it would act very similar to Charizard and Bowser's neutral. It would be a simple, yet effective weapon that can be used by Nemesis. His side special would be his iconic rocket launcher. Nemesis would pull out his most prized weapon, and he would fire up to 3 rockets. The rockets would be fast and heavy hitting, and the rocket launcher can also be aimed slightly upwards and downwards for more range. I was thinking about making this move similar to Banjo's Wonder Wing, where after firing your 3 shots the rocket launcher would be unavailable to the player until the player loses a stock. His up special would be a tether recovery similar to Ivysaur, Joker, and Byleth, where the pursuer would let out his tentacle hand to grab onto the ledge, which is a similar move that the Nemesis in the remake uses where he Spider-Mans away whenever Jill enters a safe zone. The move acts more like Joker's grappling hook, where the tentacle can grab onto an enemy and be pulled to the Nemesis. His down special would be Tentacle Scythe, a move that is heavily inspired by the multiplayer game Resistance, in which Nemesis makes an appearance as a playable character. Nemesis would plunge his tentacle into the ground and it would come back up and damage any nearby players. This move would be great at keeping enemies at a distance from Nemesis. Every Ultimate DLC character has a gimmick to them that makes them unique from all the other characters on the roster. Joker has Arsene, and the hero has like 20 different down specials. So for Nemesis, his gimmick would be similar to Terry, in which after taking a certain amount of damage, Nemesis becomes much stronger. If Nemesis gets above 60%, he evolves into the mutated Nemesis that we see in the second half of the original Resident Evil 3. This Nemesis would be much faster and agile, and can throw more punches and other attacks at a much faster rate. This Nemesis would also get 2 brand new moves. His new neutral special is called Tentacle Pierce. The tentacle would shoot forward and stab through an opponent, also causing a poison effect. It would be somewhat like Marth's Shield Breaker, but much slower and more powerful. This move is a reference to Brad's death in the original Resident Evil 3, when Nemesis penetrated the pilot with his tentacle. This new Nemesis would also get a new side special in which he shoots his tentacle forward, but this time if the attack lands, Nemesis will grab an opponent and start slamming the opponent with his tentacle. It's a very powerful move, but would have a good amount of start and end lag to compensate for that. This move is a reference to a secret death scene from the original RE3 when Nemesis started slamming Jill on the ground with his tentacle. The final smash would be another transformation, but this time it's his stage 3 appearance from the original Resident Evil 3. I was thinking it could be similar to his ultimate from Marvel vs. Capcom, in which the mutated Nemesis spews poison causing huge damage to players caught in the attack, and if they somehow survive the final smash, the player still has to deal with the poison effect that slowly drains an opponent's health for a certain period of time. For his alternate costumes, personally I think a bunch of different colored Nemesis costumes is a good option, but I like to see some of those costumes be based on the 1999 version of Nemesis, while the others are based off of the remix version. And that's it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Adios.